It's the time of the season when love runs high in this.
Hello to all my subscribers out there. I don't know about where you are, but here in Northern California, it has been really feeling like winter, and I've had the luxury of having my fireplace going all weekend, and I'm loving it. Don't know about you guys, but it's that time of year. So, last weekend, I was video chatting on Google Plus with a couple of my friends, Scott and Quincy, and they were like, James, it's been so long since you made a video. You haven't put anything up in forever. I was like, yeah, it's been forever. So, I thought I would make a quick little video and let you know what I've been up to. I'm about to graduate from high school this coming May. Pretty scary, I know. Out there, future. It's like crazy. And so James was sitting down trying to figure out what he was going to do with his life and decided that he was going to major in nursing. Yes, I know, stereotype. And he sat down and looked at scholarships and all sorts of different things to figure out where he wanted to go to school. And decided that I wanted to become a naval nurse officer. So I started working through the ROTC process with my recruiter and getting the scholarship app filled out, and it took me about a month to get the app filled out and get it submitted, and that was earlier this year. And I had that in, and then the other day I was just sitting down and being the mental math geek that I am, and I just like got my handy dandy little calculator and was figuring the probability of actually getting that scholarship, and it was tiny. So he decided that he was going to figure out what he was going to do, because college, gotta have it, you know? So I started sending out college apps, and this binder is printed receipts from all of the colleges that I've applied to. So my life has been eating, sleeping, and breathing college apps and scholarships and where I want to go and what I want to do. And I've been focused on, trying to get out of here and spread my wings and fly and see where I can really go and what I can do with my life. And I've been looking at all sorts of out-of-state colleges, trying to experience new things, get some new diversity, a different perspective on life. And the closer it gets to graduation and being done with this school year, the more I'm like thinking realistically. It's a major move to move from California to New York City and try and jump into nursing. That's not going to happen. So I've narrowed it down to a couple of schools that I really want to go to. My number one is University of Washington. Number two, the Citadel in South Carolina. Number three, Sonoma State in California. And my number four was San Francisco State University. And I want to be in the city, but yet I don't want to be in the city. So my number one, if I'm going to stay in California, is going to be Sonoma State. Hopefully I can get in there. But I realized that just because I get in there doesn't mean that I'm going to get campus housing or what's going to go on. I don't know how I'm going to live. So I started doing research on rent and what it's going to be like to live in Sonoma. And I found out that it's really, really expensive. Like for a studio apartment, I'm looking at between $1,100 and $1,500 a month. And I was like, yeah, not doing that. So I'm just trying to figure out what I want to do, where I want to go, who I want to be, and what I'm going to do. It's kind of scary, all to be handling at 18. I don't want to deal with it. It's like, no, I don't want to do it. I pre-plan everything. I have to plan and plan and plan and plan. If you look at my phone, I don't have it, but my calendar is like ridiculously jammed by down to the minute of every day for the next 3 years. Not good. So it's stressing me out trying to deal with all this, so I haven't had time to make any new videos, but I know that I needed to pop in and say hello and check on my subscribers and see how their lives are and where they are, and I imagine that a few of my subscribers are going through the same thing, and a lot of you have already been through it, so if there's any advice, suggestions, tips that you have for me, I'd love them, because it's a lot to deal with on your own. So that's what I've been up to. That's where I'm spending my life, there, and taking the SAT, ACT over and over again. It's not fun at all. It's kind of crazy, and trying to participate in more extracurricular activities so that I have more padding for my obligations. Not that I need it, but, you know, it is what it is. So if any of you have any advice, tips, comments, whatever, you can leave them in the comment bar below, or you can send me a video response, or send me a private message, your choice. So I hope to hear back from some of you guys soon, and I look forward to hearing responses. Have a good day, all of y'all.